Hi, hello, everybody, hi. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well, hope you're all staying safe. Just from this like chit chat, get ready with me, how I started Instagram, how I stay consistent, all that good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get straight into it. All right, I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow, I think, and answer your questions. And yeah, we'll just go from there, to be honest. I'm gonna prime first and then just talk to you guys about like my Instagram journey, how I started. I got a lot of questions. I want to start with how I started. So I started about 2.5 years ago now. I think it's been 2.5 years. I'll check and I'll like write it somewhere. But I literally started in my old house in my little mirror. Like the OG, like literally the OG followers know like how I started. I started in my old house in this little mirror. I literally feel like you can use whatever you've got. I insert a picture of the mirror somewhere here so you guys can see. Like, work with what you have. That's all I can say. Because to be fair, at the time I had no one to shoot with me, like I said. So I just worked with what I had. And that's the best thing to do. Don't force it. Literally, don't force it. And don't make excuses. Because I feel like with me, I was just like, oh, how am I going to do it? Blah, blah, blah. And at the time, it actually worked. Obviously, everyone hated that mirror because they couldn't really see the outfits. Remember, a lot of people are like, just try and get a better one from IKEA. But guys, that house was a mess altogether. Like, we just couldn't, like, you know, get new stuff for it because we knew we were moving anyway. So there was no point at the time. But yeah, so I just started with my mirror. I would take pictures every day in my mirror. So I'll get up, get ready, and then shoot in that mirror. And then just post on Instagram, literally. And at the time, it wasn't like, I don't know, there wasn't a lot of like bloggers like that, if that makes sense. Instagram was so different back then. People would just post pictures of the like scenery or whatever. It was just so different. How do you stay so consistent? Well, for me, it's because I see results. I feel like in the beginning, when I started, I was being very consistent. So I was posting like 4 or 5 times a week. And then I started getting a bigger following. So that kind of like motivated me a bit more. People always ask me like, how do you make time? But you have to plan your days kind of thing. If you love something, trust me, you'll make time. This is what I always say, like if you love something, you will definitely make time for it. Because how can you not? Like it's something you love. So literally make time, plan the days you're going to shoot. Because with me, I used to shoot in bulk anyway. So I would get ready. And then take about 2 to 3 outfits in my mirror. I was busy as well, like I had school, like, do you know what I mean? So I had to make it work. So yeah, literally how I stay consistent is by seeing results and obviously knowing your goal. Because for me, my goal was actually 10k, guys. This is like honestly a weird thing, but my goal was to get 10,000 like followers, and look where we are now. We're at 100. Like I remember when I got 10k, I was so happy. Like I was so happy because that was what I wanted. I was just like, okay, I think I started off when I had about 2,000 followers. That's when I started taking it a bit more serious. Like, okay, people enjoy my content. You know, I'm getting a lot of like likes on my pictures and stuff. And to be fair, I was so lucky because my pictures would go on the explore page. People would see my pictures on the explore page and stuff and be like, oh, I actually followed you from my explore page. I saw your photos and stuff. So like for me, I feel like also I was lucky because people saw my pictures around. Like people who didn't follow me saw my pictures. That's why they followed me, because they liked what you know, what I came with, I guess. But yeah. And why I started, I feel like for me at the time there's not a lot of curvy girls who had the same kind of shape as me. That's why I feel like I started, because there was a lot of like skinnier girls and a lot of curvy girls were mainly on YouTube and stuff. So I didn't know what my style was before. I didn't know what suited me and stuff. So I literally had to find my own personal style. And I literally feel like when you're a curvy person and you've got a body like mine, it's so hard to find things that fit you all over. Like my waist, things never fit. Like, and a lot of girls like told me that I inspire them. That's what kept me going. Like I feel like I just started because I wanted to start. And also like I love dressing up. The motivation came from people saying, you know what, I love your content, you inspire me. Like little things like that just make my day. Like to think that like a little old Sam can inspire somebody else, I never really like thought of it. Do you know what I mean? How did you grow your followers? by being consistent. And I feel like what helped me as well is my friends would always repost my stuff, and like even other companies would like repost my stuff. Like, guys, honestly, like tag these companies. Like if you're doing fashion or something or makeup, always tag the company that you're wearing or something. They might even repost your stuff if they like it. And I had a lot of that as well. A lot of companies liked my stuff, so they'll repost me. I literally feel like people who post like once a year, not literally once a year, but guys, you know what I mean? Like once a week is good if you're busy. And also you have to realize, like with people, if someone follows you, like the least you can do is be consistent, because they want to see your content clearly. That's why they're following you. And I unfollowed a lot of people when they didn't post. I'm just like, okay, I followed you, but you don't want to post, like unfollow, because I want to see content all the time. I want to see what you're creating. I'm just so excited to see what that person's doing. Gain followers by being consistent, and also your friends can also help you by reposting you. It's not by force, obviously, because my friends just supported the thing. Not always, not all of them, but most of them supported it. To grow, you need to be consistent. That's with anything. Like even with YouTube, like I've just started YouTube, right? I remember I used to post like once a week on YouTube. Actually, that's a lie. I used to post once every month. I don't know why I was doing that, to be honest, but I was busy as well with uni. But even so, like you have to make time for things you love. Like do a bit of both, because I was at uni, but on the gram I would post every other day because I made time. And make sure you know your target audience. Like for me, I wanted to do fashion, so mainly I posted fashion on my page. I didn't post like selfies or lifestyle stuff because it just didn't make sense at the time. But now I've got a bigger following, I can post whatever I want. Okay, I'm gonna answer another question. Guys, this is so hard. Getting ready and answering questions is so hard. I set myself up, to be honest. Advice on being consistent for beginners. I would say have a schedule if you're gonna be consistent. Just write down your days that you're free, and then you can create content then. Just literally plan your off days and plan what you're gonna do. Obviously you have work to do. If you're at uni, it's gonna be harder to be consistent, 100%. But guys, you can make it work. I feel like we can all do it, kind of thing. If you love something, you'll make time for it. What do you use to edit? To edit, I actually use Facetune and this app called Airbrush. Airbrush is free. Facetune, I think, is free as well, but I've got the one where I paid for it because that is much better. And also I use Instagram to edit my pictures as well. Would you advise taking pictures on your phone or investing in a camera? Guys, I feel like work with what you've got, because I use my phone for YouTube, funny enough, and also I use it for Instagram. Like a camera, I mean, if you want a really, really good, good quality, then yeah, definitely get a camera if you want good quality. But use what you have. Guys, honestly, don't force it getting a camera. I'm gonna let my face just set while I answer some more questions. What to post on Instagram? Literally post what you like, guys, because I like fashion, so I mainly post fashion. There's beauty, there's like travel, like kind of content. So literally whatever you're into, whatever you love doing. Art, if it's art, like there's a lot of like stuff people do on IG. So post what you love doing, because don't force it and do something just because. How do you have so much confidence and self-belief? With me, guys, it took time. Like, it definitely took time. Because when I started, people didn't get it. Like, people around me didn't get it. I can't lie to you guys. Like, they didn't get what this was or why I'm doing it and stuff. So, that obviously was hard. Because it's like you believe yourself, it's just you in the game. It's only you who believes yourself. Some of the people will never see your vision, and that's okay. Because for me, people didn't get it. Only a few got it, but people didn't really get it. Ooh. But yeah, I feel like with confidence, it obviously came over time, because I always talk about this, but when I was younger, like I just didn't have confidence. And people always put me down. Like, that's why I feel like for me, I had to step up and just, do what I love. Because, listen, you can't keep saying you're going to do something and not do it. So you have to just go for it. How do you make a lot of money, and how? With Instagram, is through, like, different brands. Because for me, I make money through basically like advertising brands. Does that make sense? So I get sent stuff to advertise and I make money through that kind of thing. And also, like, I get questions about how you reached out to brands. Guys, honestly, all I can say is all you can get is a no. Like, that's the worst thing you can get from brands. So literally, just go for it. I remember when I started, I used to email like big brands and most of them said no. Like, they were like, oh, we're looking for people with a high following. Like, to make money, it's just 3 different brands and collabs, as many collabs as you get, literally, because brands pay you to promote their stuff. And when I started, I didn't really know my worth. Like, I would do all this stuff for free, which I still don't regret, because kind of like, I created content for my page. But guys, honestly, I feel like know your worth. Yes, do stuff for free. When I started, like, obviously when I 10k, who was I to be demanding people for money? Like, I'm trying to start something, I'm trying to get up there as well. So like, who am I, kind of thing. Guys, I'm all done. I'm gonna answer some more questions and just like talk to you guys, because I feel like I haven't answered a lot of questions. How do you deal with negativity? I'm so lucky I don't really get a lot of like bad vibes or bad people in my like comments or in my DMs. It's all like positive stuff. Obviously the odd 1 or 2 losers that come in and they try to, you know, move mad. But I feel like everyone's gonna get hate, and you're gonna get hate in this game. Like, people are not gonna like what you do sometimes, and that's okay. I just literally either block it,
block Instagram, block,
or literally just get over it. And I feel like with Instagram, you gotta have tough skin. You can't just be, you know, you can be sensitive, yes, but you have to kind of like be built like with a strong skin, because people are gonna bash you, people are gonna hate what you do. You're gonna get a lot of no's, a lot of this. You have to have that positive mind all the time. How do you get more views or subscribers? With YouTube, it's a bit different. Like, I've just started YouTube like recently, so I don't really know much about it. But in terms of like views and subbies, be consistent. I feel like I've used to post once a month. Now I post twice a week, and I've seen my followers grow. Like, I've got 5,000 subbies, guys. Like, the family is growing. I'm so happy. And also create content that you know like is gonna get views. For me, I do fashion, and people like hauls. Don't do a haul if it's not a try on haul. Like, why are you showing us clothes you're not gonna try on? People like to see when you try the clothes on as well. So just like know your audience and what they want to see. I always ask my followers, like, guys, what do you want to see on my channel? So I know like I can post stuff they want to watch, because I wouldn't post it for me. It's for them and for me, obviously. But you have to, one, enjoy what you're doing, and also ask people what they want to see. How did you get comfortable in front of the camera? Oh my gosh, that's actually one of the hardest things I had to do, because from doing it in the mirror at home and then like going to like shoot in London with like Quinn, guys, in London people would stare at you. Like, I remember we'd go with our suitcases, people would stare at you like, what are you doing? Like, we'll go to like Central as well and shoot in Central, and people would just look at you like, are you crazy? Like, you got your whole suitcase here, you've got heels on, like, it's daytime. Like, listen, it didn't make sense, but it was all worth it. Because for me, when I go to London now, it's normal. I just go London, change, try my outfits on, change, shoot. Do you know what I mean? It's a routine now. It's so normal. But before, it was so hard. But now I'm just used to it. And also being comfortable was just a thing where like I had to kind of like just go for it. And then I loved it, really. And I feel like I'm gaining weight. Guys, honestly, side note, who else is gaining weight? Can somebody like in the comments tell me, with quarantine, have you gained weight? Because I literally feel like I must look like elephant something, because I literally feel like I've gained weight. But yeah, guys, this is it in terms of like blogging. All I can say is go for it, be motivated, and plan how you want to have your page. Because for me, I like my page very just simple. I like simple fits. Plan your page and be consistent. Try and have like shoot days where you just know you're going to take pictures that day and you have your content already there, like backup content. But I hope you guys like this video. If you've got any more questions, just comment below and I'll reply to them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Dodging, you made me proud of me, 'cause I knew you wasn't down for me.